Hello everyone! It's nice to see you after my small break. I just wanted to show you guys my new model, or I suppose avatar. What would you call it? Would you call it a model or avatar? I don't know. I switch between the two at times. But yeah, I wanted to show it to you guys. And I also wanted to show you my background room, because I have one. Also, I apologize for the lighting in that room. I tried my best, but I'm not good at drawing that stuff. Lights and shadows and all that jazz is not my forte. I'll tell you that one. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the model and everything. But first, I feel like showing you my original model would be correct to do. So yeah, I'ma just give me a second, and I will go through showing you every little detail about this model. Gotta move. No. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Come on, give me. Come on. Okay, we gotta grow. Grow in size. I don't think I'm growing. I have a feeling I'm not growing that much. Let me just stay about there. And that will help. There we go. So these are my little shoes. As you can see, they have little bats on them. Let me see if I can enlarge. I'm trying. How do I... Okay, well... Okay, there we go. This is gonna take forever. I'm sorry, I apologize. I apologize very much. Please forgive me. But yeah, I got little bats on my shoes, and I have purple shoes on with some gray and red socks that have slash marks on them. Yes, those cuts are from slash marks. Right, those holes in the socks, I suppose. You'll see why in a minute. I got my little tail, which has an infinity knot, I suppose, on it. And then I have a skirt that I attempted to draw. I don't think I drew it well. And, a belt with a little chain on it, the little tattoo of the yin and yang symbol behind some clouds, so it kind of looks like either a moon or a sun peeking out from behind there. I got painted nails. I attempted to, how do I do this? Okay, you can see that little string on my finger, my middle finger. I tried my best. However, no matter what I did, it didn't show on VTube Mini or whatever it's called, VidoTube. I tried. It didn't work that well, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I tried my best. I got my little hoodie on. I got my hair brushed to my side. I got these cute little wings. I got some totally real ears. They're totally real. They're totally real elf ears. And I got what looks to be horns. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I committed a crime. Yeah. So let me explain a bit about my new model. I took out my elf ears and replaced them. I think you can get where this is going. If you didn't know, I posted in the community tab an outline or shadow of my new model. So, yeah, I posted an outline which shows suspiciously, because I posted two, but it shows suspiciously that the ears are one, gone, and two, the horns are changed shape. And horns don't change shape. Not much anyway, unless like you break one off or something. Maybe like reindeers or something. Or is it reindeers that have the horns that naturally fall off? I don't know. I know there's an animal that has that. Also, I apologize for the horrible quality of the image of my model. I apologize. I'm sorry. I misdid it, so like I just drew it on a 1,000 by 1,000 for both of these models. I didn't realize that you're not supposed to do that with VTube Mini. You're supposed to draw it a little higher quality. I don't even remember which high quality it was supposed to be, but it was supposed to be higher so it would come in at a higher quality. Because it's gonna be shrinked down. And I didn't realize that, so yeah. Alright, I forgot to mention, I do have a choker on. Totally not because, 1, laziness, and 2, I need to feel secure. You will find out that I base these models somewhat off myself. It makes me feel comfortable. Yeah. Just a quick go through to go back up to the top because I want to feel my shoes first. Especially because I'm really excited. So 3, 2, or do you want me to go through my room first? Yes, I'm doing this to hopefully make someone a little annoyed at the suspense. Come on, we need some suspense. Some helpful suspense. I have empty shelves right there. I wanted to fill them up, but then I realized how long that would take. And I've been working on this room for like 3 months. I am not even kidding. Like, around the same time I started making this first model that I'm using now. It's around the time when I made this. So it's been a while. Because it took me a while to make this. So, yeah. But it's a nice room. Got the outside of Tartarus behind me. Which, if you don't know, I am trying to make some lore about my character. Tartarus is just hell. It's just, you know, a cooler word for hell. But yeah, we get the nice outside sun of Tartarus. We got a nice floating, what's it called? Island. We got some mountains, some clouds. We got cute little, flowers on the pillar thingies, a cute little nook bed, a bed in the nook. We got the cute little bat that is on my opening screen. Hold on. That is those cute little bats that are flying away. Yeah, we got those, and it's on my on the loading screen, and it's also on the floor, and I originally drew the bat on the shoe, but I took off the crown. And yes, that is a crown, if anyone was wondering. Yes, it does look like it's wearing a... Whoops. Yes, it does, in fact, look like it's wearing underwear on its head. I apologize. I didn't mean to make it look like it was wearing underwear on its head. It just... I keep touching the room, not the character. Okay, I didn't mean for it to look like that. I meant for it to look like a nice tiara or a crown of some sorts. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It kind of does. You can see where it looked good, and then you can also see where it went wrong. I apologize. This is so awkward. This is like awkward beyond belief. But yeah, I think that's everything in the room. Really, that needs to be discussed. Needs to be discussed. But yeah, that's really it. And now for the big reveal. The very big, very hype reveal. You guys are gonna be so disappointed in me. I'm kidding. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna show the shoes first. Shoes first. Like every great VTuber does. Shoes first. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna do something really quick, so I'm gonna move her up a bit higher, so I can actually go on and do this. I'm going to remove the fact that she bounces on talk for a second, and I'm gonna make it so she doesn't have a transition like that. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to make sure that everything would go perfectly. So look at her shoes. Look at them. Oh, and you can see right in this corner what caused those slashes on my old socks. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. We got some more some more detailing on the scythe. But I wonder, why is she holding it like that? Oh yeah, and the tail didn't change much. The tail didn't change much, but ooh, I have more weapons on me. I got some needles down there, along with a blade that... Did I forget to color in the blade? I think I forgot to color in the blade. Oh well. I got a nice little blade where the little handle's sticking up out of the pocket thing. She's got cute, what's it called? Skirt with the little thingy on it. This thingy. This thingy right here that you can see. I'm trying my best here. She's got a new belt, a new chain that has slightly more detailing, but to be fair, I used the pre-made one, so it was like a pre-made detail brush. Got more of her scythe showing, and there's more detailing on her, her little, what's it called? String. Also, I'm going to do one more thing to show some more detailing. You can see that as I change the color of this, there looks to be smoke around it. I think that one's a bit better to see the smoke. But yeah, there is some smoke on it. So yeah, she's burning it with like a blue-purple flame. Her mark hasn't changed. And here is, ooh, she has a new hairstyle. Her new collar, her new shirt / sports bra thing. I don't know what I was trying to do. All I know is that I thought it would be cool and I would show off her mark. Believe me, this went through a lot of changes. A lot of them. I tried my best, but sometimes my best wasn't enough, and I had to change it from my original concept, which was going to be a bodysuit, but it didn't work out, so I wanted there to be some type of, like, difference in the, outline or shadow of the model, and I couldn't really do that with the bodysuit, so it didn't work out, so this is what happened. There's my explanation. Also, I should mention that it's really early in the morning, not ungodly morning in the early in the morning, though it is only 5 a.m. Technically, it's like 5:30, almost 5:40, but hey, it's a normal time. Finally, a more normal time for me to record these things. She has red nails now. Her string is slightly redid. You can see it a little bit better, I think. I don't know. Like, I noticed just now that you can't really see where it connects to her finger, but I swear it does. I swear it does connect to her finger with a thread. I don't know why it's not showing up on the, thing. But yeah, there's also this, like, mesh or, what's it called? See-through, shirt thingy that she's wearing. So it's like a little cover-up. And excuse me while I get a drink, because I am thirsty. But yeah, also you can see her hair is finally let down. You can see it just a tad bit. And also there's more bats. More bats. I promise there is lore for this. You will see very soon. You might not see a lore video, but you will see the decision to add bats come through a bit more. Also, she has glasses. I put on glasses for her because I have glasses. Glasses. I have glasses, and I figured this would just be a little bit better to, like, add on. Because it's nice. It's nice. I like the glasses. Also, for a quick explanation, because she has no ears. Not where humans would be. So, to fix that, I'm gonna guess that there's, like, some type of clip holding onto her nose, so it doesn't have to have, like, anything connected to her head. So, like, a nose clip or something. That's how I imagine it would be added on. Because, boom, she has bad ears. I made her into a bat demon. She's a bat demon. A bat demon. I'm having so much fun. But yeah, nothing really much about her face changed. But her shadow thing changed. Her hair changed a bit. Now you can see it just like holding behind her head. Also, if you're wondering, she has like a jellyfish style cut. So she has short hair on top, and underneath is longer hair. I'm not explaining it well, I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't explain it well. But yeah, you can also see her scythe is double-end. It's like two ends, and it has magic surrounding it. It also has like this nice blade that is sharp on all ends. It's sharp everywhere. So it would really hurt to get hit with it, or to drop it or anything. She has to be careful to pick it up, which is hilarious because I don't think I could even use a scythe in real life. I mean, I could learn. I definitely could. I do have a bamboo stick long enough. Yes, I own a really long bamboo stick, and I think my dad put on a fake blade to the end of it for Halloween, like one of those fake knife things. I'm pretty sure he put one on the end to make it look like a spear or something. So I could technically learn to use a scythe. Well, not a scythe, but a spear type thing. I could learn. I could very much learn. It won't be sharp, but I can learn. Oh, you can't see it. Oh no. So you know how her tail has this design? The infinity knot or something, if I remember correctly, is what it's called. It is also on the bra, because it's like a zip-up bra. It's not showing because it doesn't have enough resolution. Shit. I feel so bad. Also her teeth got sharper, if you didn't know. See? You can see she always had fangs, but now her fangs are a bit more pronounced in this one. But if you saw that little community post I did, you will know that there is something very important missing. The first thing I showed in the community post was there were two pictures. The first picture that was shown does not look like this. It doesn't look like it at all. Not at all. Not in the slightest. So I wonder what happened. Maybe I finally learned how to use hotkeys in Maybe I finally learned how to use hotkeys. I mean, I wonder who would get that impression that I finally learned. But no, I learned how to use the hotkeys. So oh my goodness. Wait, no. Oh, no. I realized what I did wrong. Well, that screwed up my whole big reveal to an extent, a small extent. But, I finally learned how to use the hotkeys, so I decided on making another hotkey. Also, I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Let me just move her over to the side so you don't catch a glimpse of more than you already know. Gonna need to put, oh no, this one's supposed to be static. This one's supposed to be, what is it supposed to be? Bouncy. There you go. It's supposed to be bouncy. So this is how it's supposed to be, if I remember correctly. Because, yeah, hers has the same one. Oh, wait. Oh, no, because I turned off this one. Okay. Little dilemma to fix the fact that she was so static. Over. Now you will learn what else I added on. I added on this. She's pissed. I made one where she's angry. Yeah, also if I'm silent, she'll just, silently, what's it called? Shake? Or, vibe? I believe it's what it was called. Yeah, it's vibing. It'll just vibe. So yeah, now time to redo this whole entire thing. Hold on. I'm having too much fun. You could tell, couldn't you? I'm having way too much fun And I really hope that this does not take too long. It's already been 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm just having way too much fun though. I can't help it. Okay, there you go. The shoes didn't change. Oh. The shoes didn't change much, but what did change is the fact that I'm going to turn off the fucking bouncy motion. No more transition, no more movement like this. No more this, so I can do this properly. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, she now has magic surrounding her tail as well. She also has her mark glowing. Her tail, yes, the two tails on her back that just so often help her fly. Her wings have magic as well. And also they kind of, I just realized, they kind of look almost like they have feathers or like drippy things or flame. Either or would work, I think. Her eyes have like a purple, like the whites of her eyes have more purple in it. She also has like magic coming off of one eye, like Sans. But yeah, and also her ears are pulled back, which is what you guys saw in the beginning one, because in the beginning picture of her that I had posted in the community tab. I'm also very sorry about my, the sound of my voice. My throat is dry. My throat is very dry. So yeah. I apologize about that. But yeah, I have this going on. I will also mention, this is like just a behind the scenes thing I feel like I should say. I'm probably going to release this video after recording it, like a couple days after recording it. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Just because, like, I need to, like, have some more time to, what's it called? To, like, prepare some games and stuff. I do have games. I feel like I should just say right now what I want to do. I have That's Not My Neighbor, but I don't really want to play more of That's Not My Neighbor. I have Hollow Knight, and I was able to get further into the story. And by further, I mean I was able to unlock the second area. So I'm very happy about that one. I have Reverse 1999. However, I don't think I'm going to play that one, like, in a video. I have The Sims, again, same issue, not going to play that one in a video because The Sims takes a long time, and Reverse 1999 I feel like is one of those games where I just want to play it by myself, have some fun with it alone, and I don't have much commentary. I could do some commentary, but I'm pretty sure the characters themselves say their lines to an extent. I can't remember. I need to log on again. But yeah. It's not been too long since I got the game. Oh, by the way, fun fact, I got Pavia in my second 10 pull, and I'm very happy, and he just so happens to be one of my stronger characters. Literally, as soon as I got him, I leveled him up to, like, I leveled him up to the max level you can go before you need, like, the materials and stuff. Because I don't have, like, I think it's wolf something, or, like, beast something. I don't know. I don't got like two things. I got the bone fragments. I don't think I got the I don't got the other thing though, unfortunately, so I can't level him up any further. Pavia rant aside, I do have Nekupara Catboy's Paradise, Error 143, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and A Date with Death. I have those games. I could play them in a video. I could also get some more games. Again, just so we're all aware, I had to spend money to get Trigger Happy Havoc and That's Not My Neighbor. So really trying not to spend money for games. I'm unfortunately broke and free to play most of the time, and I'm not too willing to like buy stuff for like buy stuff by can't talk, by a game that I don't know if I'm gonna like. Like, that issue did come up with Hollow Knight. I was worried, but it was on sale, so I got it. Like, it was on sale in Steam, so I got it. But yeah, I can't spend too much money. On Date with Death, I did get the, DLC. Just because I wanted to have, like, more options for clothing and more options for storyline. I have played through A Date with Death a couple times. I also need to see which one between Nekopara and A Date with Death is like 6 hours long. I need to see which one. Because depending on how long the game is will depend on how long I will do a playthrough with. I think I could do... Okay, so for A Date with Death, it's like a week. Like 7 days or something you have to go through. So I think for each day I could like post. But I also find myself going through loops of just playing the game, and not stopping until I get tired. Meanwhile, as with Danganronpa, there's places I can pause, and I feel like that would be okay to pause at. So basically, we're going to have to choose between Danganronpa and Nekopara. Don't ask how Nekopara got into that conversation. I think I'll do A Date with Death some other time. I will also mention I've played through all the games on my computer. So it's not going to be a first time playing type thing. It will be a first time playing it on video, recorded. So I do apologize. I'm sorry if you get mad about that. I did get most of these games before I started PNG tubing, if you will. Yeah, I got most of them before I started. I think I got The Sims and Danganronpa and A Date with Death before I started. Actually, technically, I got every game except for Hollow Knight and Reverse 1999 before I started recording, like, videos and stuff for YouTube. Because originally I wanted, okay, time for some backstory. This was not my first concept for a character. This character was not ever supposed to be made like this. She wasn't. Nor was this one, or this one. None of them were supposed to be made. Originally, I had another one, which was called Karma Octavia. I went through the entire release. I posted, in the community tab about, oh, here are her legs, here are, her hands, or whatever the hell it was. And I slowly posted each little bit so you can, gauge out. And I think it took, a couple days for that to happen. Unlike with this one, I didn't post a shadowed character instead, so it was a lot different. And originally, Karma Octavia was supposed to be the daughter of Cthulhu. She was obviously as Octavia, sounds like octopus. She was supposed to be like an octopus. And still following with the karmatic things going on, Karma Mythos is the literal incarnation of karma as a person, specifically the negative karma. Meanwhile, Karma Octavia was supposed to be a semi-type thing. She was a demi deity. She was half human, half Cthulhu thing. She didn't actually look too much like Cthulhu. In fact, I think she, her hair kind of was short, it was sort of like this, so you couldn't, so, if you take out the back of the hair, of my hair, you would get something similar to hers. Her hair covered over one of her eyes. She had sharp teeth. I think it was, a bluey purple mouth with a blue tongue. And her shadow looked uninteresting. Which, again, the shadow for this character also looks uninteresting to an extent, but you can see the clothing. With her, I didn't know how to, do the clothes properly where it would show, and you could see, with the bralette thingy that she's wearing, you can't see a bump up, so it just like stops right on her skin. I think it doesn't seem to be showing on her belt either. But like on this one, you can kind of see that where the little strap thingies are for her shorts, that has a small bump out. However, for the main short part, that does not have a bump out. And it was something similar to this, to like that she was wearing. She wasn't wearing a skirt or anything. She was just wearing shorts and a tank top. So it was really, really hard to like do everything. I also wanted to like make her with my favorite colors at the time, which actually are still my favorite colors: purple, black, and red. Not in any particular order. I like all of them equally. But this one actually like shows the design more, along with more like other colors added in, like a purpley pink color as well, and pink and stuff, and a silver. But with hers, it didn't have much. It did have a bit of silver for, again, the little belt chain that she had on. I think it was actually, I can't describe it, especially not with like an image in front of me of what she looked like. But she was just this one, along with, so every single one that I've made to be a PNG tuber was made with the original plan of making it into a regular VTuber with Live 2D. I do have Live 2D. I have the free version. And I was gonna turn Karma Octavia into a Live 2D VTuber. But that did not work out. I still have her file on my computer. I couldn't understand how to work with it. I need to learn that. But once I learned that, I theoretically could turn this model into a Live 2D VTuber model. I could try to turn this one into it. However, the cover up top thingy, the like clear see-through cover up top, that one was made with one layer. So it's kind of going to be a bit harder. I think her wings were also made with one layer, along with her ears, so it won't like pull back or anything. But like her face could easily be rigged, or like not easily, but like somewhat be rigged. Her hair could somewhat be rigged, except for like the back of her hair. So like this one would have riggable hair. This one doesn't have riggable, like the long parts of her hair aren't riggable. Because like I erased some parts of the back originally and stuff on, I think, accident or something. Also, like, her hair on the back is just two pieces of this one's hair. So like that long piece that falls over her shoulder, that's just two pieces stuck together. Because I don't know how the hell I drew her hair originally, like I forgot. So yeah. Her skirt is completely riggable, I believe. Her tail is not. Although, like, let's be fair, this one's tail also isn't. But yeah, there's just like some parts of her clothing that I drew in a sense that would not be ideal for rigging. Because now I've just been, okay, well, I'm probably not going to be able to ever become a VTuber, like, unless I pay someone to. And I don't have the money at the moment to do that, and I'd rather not. Like, I would like to learn how to do it, but let's be fair, I'm probably never going to be able to because it's probably going to be too difficult for me to understand at the moment. So it would probably take a long while of trial and error to actually do that. So I figured that this would probably be better, and then I just made the model like this. They are separate layers, though, so that does make it a bit easier. But that doesn't change the fact that it would be incredibly hard to like rig it in a way where it would be perfect. I will also mention that I'm laying down every time I record. Right now I hope you've noticed, but I turned off my AC and my fan's on the lowest setting. So I hope that you can't hear it. I mean, you could probably still hear it in the background, but you should not be able to hear it that much. And I'm not under the blanket again, so I'm not hiding or anything, just because I figure that this is a special moment. But also, back to that, I don't move my head much when I talk, and I don't usually have too many facial expressions. Oh. I heard someone coughing. But yeah, I don't have many facial expressions or anything. Like, I do, but I don't. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I'm playing video games, my face is almost always stoic. I think with my first, That's Not My Neighbor video that I posted, I think it was kind of obvious that I don't really have much of a reaction to certain things. I will mention right now, it did scare me. I just did not verbalize my fear when the first, like, sort of quote-unquote jump scare came up. It did shock me, but it was more of a just facial, like, oh, my eyes widened. That's it. Because I kind of expected it, to be honest. And, like, it wasn't that hard to predict. It was, I think, harder to predict when that playthrough would end and I'd have to restart. But yeah. So yeah, there's no real, like, important value to it. You're not losing much with me just being a stoic character. I think it's more of, I would like to be a fully rigged up live 2D VTuber, but I think I'm okay with being a PNG tuber right now. I'm fine with it. There's no real need for me not to. And, like, again, hiding under a blanket is not very easy to move your head, especially when you have headphones on. Like, I have headphones on, but I have, like, one ear out, so I can hear myself, so I'm not talking too low or anything. So that does make it easy for my headphones to slip off if the blanket moves too much. And if I'm moving my face too much, I'm going to be, like, my head too much, I'm going to end up just scraping on top of the blanket, because it's just over my head and over my laptop. That's it. Also, fun fact, I use a laptop and that's all I have. I have a laptop, phone, and tablet, and the only thing I use for YouTube is my laptop, and sometimes for community posts, I'll use my phone or tablet, and that's it. That's literally it. So, yeah, it's not very, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, it's not very ideal for me to be a live 2D VTuber at the present moment. I think I definitely could, but it would take too much energy, too much time and stuff, and I think I'm perfectly fine where I am. Also, I don't smile often. Like, I smile, but my smile is weird, where, like, I give a small, tiny smile, but my face doesn't show it properly. Like, I have, like, a almost permanent resting bitch face. Like, I have a resting bitch face, and, like, when a tiny smile comes up, nothing happens. Like, oh, the corner of my mouth slightly twitched up, now it's at a more neutral expression. It's like, went from a, is she angry, is she sad, to an, is she slightly sad? Is she less sad? Like, that's where it went from, because, like, my face, like, goes into it, like, a normal, slightly neutral frown. And, well, as you can, I hope you can tell, it doesn't really convey well when I smile lightly. So I'd have to smile bigly, but I don't smile bigly. Is bigly a word? Largely? I don't know. But yeah, I don't smile like that often. I do sometimes, like right now, I do have a small smile on. Like, you can see my teeth. You'd be able to see my teeth, literally. But like I said, it's not really ideal for me. Like, with facial expressions and stuff. And again, don't move often. At most, you'd be getting, like, eye movements and, like, head movements to an extent. Like, if I'm turning my head to the side or something. Which brings on another issue. I do this all in IBS Paint X, so... Sorry, I'm drinking water. So, I don't think it will be able to turn its head like to the side. It will be able to look to the side and it could like tilt its head, but that's all it can do. It can't move forward, it can't move back, it can't like turn or anything. So it won't be too ideal either way, because like just how I drew it, there are going to be limitations to it and stuff. Also, how the I don't know if I should curse or not. I already said one curse word with this one. I don't know why I'm like hesitant. But yeah. Like her mouth, it's like there's a straight line on top. Like if I stop talking, you can see there's just a straight line. Like I changed it slightly from this model. If you couldn't tell, there's like a small frown on top, so it look more normal. It barely changed anything, but I feel like it looks a bit natural, like more natural. Which I really hope it does look more natural. But like, how am I going to get the movements properly? Like, I could learn to, obviously, but I'll need to like do a bunch of stuffs. I'll need to learn a bunch of stuffs and things. You know, I'm just realizing if I did more research on this stuff, I probably would have been able to make a slightly better model. I just feel like I should mention that. Like, it would have been like a slightly better model if I just paused and did more research. But yeah, I got this model and stuff, and like I said, I'm trying to work on some more. I do have a small thing that I'm working on as well. I took a pause from it because for me it's easier to write it out on paper than to draw it. I don't know why. I think it's mainly because I have to translate it. Don't worry, it's not going to be like a shitty, oh, this person tried to translate this and it's horrible. Or it's like an overly literal translation of something. Don't worry. I think we've all done this before, make a fake language just like with a bunch of symbols and characters. That's what I did, and I want to like, I did this in school before I even like started doing, what's it called? Doing PNG tubing. Before I started PNG tubing, I was in class, and it's like, we had nothing to do at the moment. It was free time, and so I just started drawing, or not drawing, but like writing symbols down and like assigning them stuff. Originally, it was supposed to just be a ha-ha, funny, to do like a hi, happy Halloween, and hi, hello, how are you? Because there was a new student coming to our school, and they were touring the building. They did not come into my class. I don't know if they actually got into the school or not. It's not hard. It's not a hard process, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure they got in. I hope. I just hope wherever they are, they're having fun, because they seemed to like my little fake language thing, and so did my teacher. Actually, I wrote my teacher, hi, happy Halloween, or something. I know originally it started with hi, how are you? Or no, hello, how are you? And then, like, I showed it to my teacher before the new student came in, and then he wrote back, and then in the same language, because I gave him the little, thingy for it, the little translation thingy, and then the new student came in, and so I just decided to do the same thing over again, and we had a small conversation. If you can count writing symbols down a conversation. Not a conversation, I guess passing notes to each other. I don't know. It was fun. That's all I remember. It was really fun. And then since like we finished that grade, we finished, quote unquote, finished school. I can't, words not properly working. What's it called? It's summer break now. We finished that year of school. We're moving on to another year that is hopefully just as fun or even better. And in my desk, like, they took out everything in my desk because I wasn't there for one thing. Like, for, like, the day they were, like, doing a quick clean out and stuff. So they just put everything I had in my desk on top of my desk. And like, quote unquote, I found the little decoder thingy along with the words written thingy. And so I'm like, haha, I have an idea. I'm like, aha, light bulb goes off. What about if I try to do, like, something with lore and this? And then I can make, not an RNG, I believe it's called. ARG? ARG. It's called ARG. I apologize. It is an ARG. Not an ARG, but, like, something close to it for the lore to make it a bit funner. But I don't know how I'm going to do that when the lore is confusing me. Which should be of no surprise because I just wrote down what my thoughts were to make this character better. And I feel like I got somewhere. I got somewhere with it. I'll give you a hint to it. This string is a string of fate that she burned off. And I made this lore after I made this one. This one, like, had some comparison to that. Like, you still see the string of fate, but it's, like, unclear of how she cut it off or why she cut it off or anything. This one, still unclear as to why, but she's clearly, like, she's matured. She's changed. It's been a while since this time. Quote unquote, it's been a while since this time, because, well, it has not been a while. I think I've posted, like, 6 or 5 videos, and I'm already making another video with this cute new model that I like. But yeah, I feel like some time would have passed or something. I don't know. This model is not in the description. It is not in the description of the lore. This one has all the lore. It doesn't have many lore drops to it at all, actually. I think, like, she has hints to, like, a background because of the scythe now being in her hand and the weapons she carries on herself. Actually, I'm gonna look something up really quick. I want to look up what the what's it called? Needle weapons are called. Fun fact about me, I'm horrified of needles. Like, sewing needles are fine. Needles like that are fine. But if it's like a shot type thing, I am horrified of that. Like, I am terrified of, like... Well, I found a needle gun. I just literally looked it up, and the first thing that comes up is, like, an image of a gun and then a Wikipedia article of a needle gun. Throwing needles. Okay, I think that's what these would be called. Throwing needles. I was kind of going off of, like, you know when Naruto meets Zabuza for the first time? And how the, what's it called? That one ninja just, like, throws a needle at Zabuza and he falls to the ground or whatever. And then they pick him up and leave. Well, that's what I was kind of basing this off of. I was basing it off of those needles and, like, obviously just a simple little dagger or whatever. And then this scythe. So, like, I guess you could say that's a bit of a lore drop to be there. Like, somewhat lore type thingy. She has a way with weapons. She's used weapons before. And her previous, I suppose, duty involved weapons. Okay, I'm just quietly scrolling through, like, a bunch of needle gun stuff. Like, there is, like, this, just, like, one image of, like, throwing needles, and that's all I got from, like, the first page type thing. Yeah. That's all I got. I find that hilarious. I look up needle weapon, and the first thing I get is needle gun. Which is hilarious. And then I finally get the throwing needles. I think the throwing needles are a bit thicker than the one, like the IRL throwing needles seem to be a bit thicker than the ones she has on her, it seems like. But, hey, it's, like, as close as I could get to it. And also, they're showing them in, like, pouches and stuff. I just accidentally clicked on, like, a random link that was, like, real ninja weapons and gear. What the heck? But, yeah. Yeah, the ones that I'm seeing all have, like, something similar to this. The little pouch thing that they're coming in. They apparently come in a pouch or something. I don't know. But that's all the ones I've been finding. I mean, hey, you learn something new every day. That's fun. I hope. I think I'm running out of things to talk about and say. Is there anything else I need to say about this model? Like, any quiet lore drops do I need to give? Well, I guess... Oh, right, there's one more thing. It was about the bats. So, she has such a lot of bat motifs going on. I wonder if she can talk to them. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Bat demons exist in this world. Bat demons exist in Tartarus. So I wonder, will there be any more bat motifs? Will there be, like, something special with bats that she has? I don't know, because it was not written in the lore. It's not written in the lore, but, like, if we're talking about power aspect, she's a bat girl. Da-na-na-na, bat girl. And, like, she obviously has magic for the scythe to, like, have this, and, like, when she's angry, this is what shows up as. So there must be some connection with magic she has. So if I were to make a like, lore for her, like, based off of powers, I think I would maybe involve bats somewhere, too, as well. But there's also hints to other powers she has. I think like, wherever you see magic, there's, like, hints to her other powers. Again, I'm trying to show off her little... Oh! Can you see it? I think you can see it a bit more with the green background. But... I mean, blue background. But there's, clearly some type of smoke or something coming off of there. She's becoming RGB. Okay. There's clearly, like, smoke and stuff coming from there. So, from that magic one, there's, like, the little flame-like thingies magic. Of course, this, I don't think it's flame magic. I don't know. I just drew whatever looked cool, and then I blurred it out. Just to make it, like, have more, like, less sharp and more texture, I suppose. Like, that's just how I did it. But yeah, I don't know. She could have flame magic. I didn't think of lore for magic. When she's angry, this is what she looks like. So she clearly has a lot of magic. Especially if this is what happens when she's pissed off. Also, I would like you to look at her mouth. It took forever for me to draw. Like, I tried to draw her mouth as best as I could. I can't say it's perfect, but I can say it was cool. Also, if you noticed, when her eyes are closed, the blink kind of moves her mouth down. I tried to fix that. I don't know how to. Like, I don't know how to. It pissed me off, and I didn't know how to fix it. I think I probably had to move it a couple more pixels down, like, for her mouth. I just don't know. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how, and I hope it doesn't piss anyone off. But yeah, she has a cute little room, and I think she looks pretty good in her room. Like, it kind of fits and stuff. I just kind of wish it didn't look so hazy. Like, I attempted to do the thingy, but it kind of looks a bit hazy to me. Like, the light just gives it, like, a film or something over it, and I don't know how I like that. But whenever there's gonna be, like, any videos talking and stuff, you're gonna see her in this room. I feel like that's a good thing to mention. But yeah, when she's going to do some stuff, you'll see her like this in the corner. And I just realized how horrible she looks with like a black screen, because the program I'm using, VideoTube Mini, it has the background thingy, but it's showing the background behind the clear stuff. So behind the clear stuff, you're seeing her, like the background that is being used, and it's an unfortunate thing. It's sad, because I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm sorry if it annoys anyone. Did not mean to annoy people. This has already almost been an hour, but yeah, she'll be over in this corner, and you'll see her play some more games, hopefully, in the future. Alright, horror story time. Let's go back to story time with about Karma Octavia. I created, and then I fell sick after I created her. Like, I made her, and then I got sick. It was literally, like, so hilarious. Now I'm thinking back to it. And actually, I'm kind of glad that it's kind of like a bad omen, because it kind of was. Like, she was not the best. I mean, this model looks better than that one, the old one I made for her. And when I hope there is no one else named Karma Octavia on YouTube. I feel really bad if there is. I'm talking about a character that I originally made for myself. I have not made anything for anyone else. I'm not shading on anyone. It's been almost an hour, and I just realized that it could be taken as shade to people, and I'm not trying to shade on anyone. I'm trying to shade on a character I drew and made, and it was horrible. It was a horrible mess. That I feel like I needed to clarify that, because it just dawned on me that and I needed to clear that up. But yeah, I created the character. Then I fell sick, and like I was trying to push through sickness. Like, okay, sure, I feel sick. I'm throwing up and stuff, but I'll be fine. I could just record, and I did. I recorded some Danganronpa. I think I also recorded some Nekopara. I went back and forth recording both of them multiple times. I think I recorded 3 Danganronpa of just trying to finally fix it, because the first one I recorded, sure, my voice did not sound too bad and everything. It was fine. I could push through with a bit of cough drops and stuff. Like cough drops, water. That's all I needed to push through. And so I did. And then I looked back at the recording, and OBS did not fucking pick up the fact that I recorded it. I recorded it all. You could hear my voice. You could not see any visuals. So I tried again. You couldn't hear me. Multiple times. Like, the first time you couldn't hear me, second time could not see anything, and so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I just gave up. Okay, I gave up on that one. I went to Nekopara. There's only so much I could read the first fucking story thingy before you get to the choose the character point, before it gets so annoying to reread it over and over and over again. Not to mention, there were multiple times where I quote-unquote lied, where I would say, because, like, my voice was hurting and everything, like, I was, like, getting tired and stuff. It was really hard to talk and stuff while I was sick. So I just said, hey, you know what, I'm just not gonna talk. I'm not gonna read the character's dialogue. I'm sorry. It should be fine. And then I immediately started reading the character's dialogue, because that's what I've been doing the entire time. And so I just went back to it. Also, like, there were multiple times when I would say, yeah, sorry about my voice and everything, I'm sick, sorry if I cough and stuff, and then I'll immediately start coughing. I just felt like it was hilarious, like, how much, like, thinking about something could make you do either the thing you're thinking about, or, like, the opposite of it. I just feel like it's hilarious and stuff. But yeah, because of that, I didn't end up posting anything the entire time I was sick. I think I was sick for like 2 weeks or something, and then like the last 4 days I was sick, I ended up losing my voice. It took me like 3 days before I gained my voice back, and then a day where I was, then the next, after those 3 days, it was like, ugh, I'm kind of like, not talking good, but like I can talk and everything, and it was just tiring and stuff. I also had, I think, a cough that lasted a while. Even after I got unsick, it lasted for a long while. And I just kind of like forced myself not to cough because it was during school. And like I had school and I didn't want to cough on the bus and I didn't want to cough at school. Not because COVID or anything, but just because it felt so unnerving to cough in front of people. Also, I can hear my mom's phone ringing in the kitchen because that's where she always puts her phone to charge it. And I know for a fact my mom's awake. I really hope she can't hear me. It's embarrassing. But yeah, hopefully I will record another video on something. I think I will record another video for Hollow Knight at some point, because like I said, Hollow Knight just ended up turning into a game that's just for fun now. Just like how Reverse 1999 and The Sims are just for fun games that I will play only off stream or like semi-off stream. So yeah, comment down below which game you should think I should play. We got Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc or Nekopara Catboy's Paradise. And also, if I pick Nekopara, do you want me to go through each and every route during the playthrough? Like the first playthrough, only put one video out of it? Or do you want me to put a video out of going to like the part where you can choose between the different Catboys, and then pausing and stopping? Or do you want me to go through, pause the game, save it, go through one route, stop the game, and then, hold on, need some more water, and then go back to then go on to a different video and go through that route instead, and like just go through the different routes like that. I hope I'm explaining it correctly. Like, how about that? Like, what would you think about that? And if you have another free-to-play game that's available on Steam, please tell me down below what the game is and just a little bit of what it's about, because I like anime-themed games. If it's a game that has like anime-esque characters, I'll play it. If it has more human-looking characters or like less cartoony-looking characters, I might not play it. Like Hollow Knight, it's not an anime-esque game, nor is That's Not My Neighbor, but those are animated games. To me, those are like, it gives off cartoon vibes, you know? It's like cartoon vibes games, anime vibe games, things like that. If you have anything like that you want me to play, comment it down below, please, and thank you. I will try my best to find them and see if they're fun. Just know I am very, very picky about the games I like. Unfortunately, that's just something that comes with me. I'm picky about the games I like. I'm picky about like what I'm watching. Oh, fun fact. Do I have time for a quick fun fact? It's been an hour. We have time for like I think one quick fun fact about me. I boycotted One Piece. I only started watching it, I think, when the actual live movie was filmed. Like, after that was filmed, I started watching One Piece. Only because MatPat made a video about One Piece. You will find out I am a big fan of the Game Theorists. I've watched, I think, almost every video of the Game Theorists. I've watched almost every video of Style Theory. I've watched almost every video of Food Theory. Like, I have watched a lot of that stuff, and so that's kind of what launched me into it. What really launched me into it was the fact that MatPat played the opening of One Piece to an extent. like a small little opening, like, line that, like, the One Piece is real, or, like, something like that. And that's what got me into it. Not the live action movie, no, I hate live action stuff. If it has a human in it, I'm gonna gag. I have a really hard time to, like, watch movies and stuff like that. It's easier for me to watch animated stuff. But, I started it, I think I quit about, like, 12 episodes in. Okay, when I say quit, I'm not stopping watching it forever. I just need a small break. That break has been, like, a month or so. I think it's been, like, 3 or 4 months. But, yeah. I'm gonna go back to it soon, hopefully. I don't know when I'll go back to it, but I do know I'll go back to it at some point. It just, for a really long series, it takes me a little while. Also, I started Bleach up, but the reason I was boycotting One Piece was just because originally the style didn't seem too cool or anything to me. It didn't really seem to jump out as, hey, I would like it. And also, if it's about pirates and stuff, and I'm not too into pirates. At least I didn't think I was. And then they started the movie, and I was laughing my ass off. Like, I started watching it, and I'm like, Luffy's in a barrel. Luffy's in a fucking barrel. And I started laughing and stuff. Especially, like, it seemed so fun. It was fun. It really was. I did not think I would like it. Just, like not, even if we're, like, ignoring how fun the style is of it. Because now I see the style as fun. But, like, what else? I can't even remember why I didn't want to watch it in the first place. Oh, I remember. I remember why I didn't want to watch it. It's because I kept hearing about it, and hearing about it, and hearing about it, and hearing about it. And it really made me mad. I don't know, something like that. I know something like that did happen. Like, it was just, did not want to hear it. I kept hearing about it, and it's like, there's no way it can live up to the hype. I'ma just watch the animes I do know I like. Which is hilarious, because how the fuck did I know I liked them in the first place? But, like, let's be fair. I like animes that are more shrouded in mystery kind of things. Like, not like, oh, it's a detective one, like the detective agency for, the Armed Detective Agency, I'm sorry, for, Bungo Stray Dogs. No, it's not like that. More like smaller animes. I've watched Dororo, I believe it's called. I've watched Welcome to Demon School, Urumikun, Sleepy Princess and the Demon King's Castle, and things like that. Those are things I watch, and those are, like, I have not seen much content about them. I really don't. I don't see much about it. It's hilarious. And it's like, am I more drawn to things that aren't that much in pop culture anymore? Like, things that we don't put on blast. Like, in the sense of, oh, hey, did you see this? Did you see this? Did you see this? Am I just someone that does not like hearing about things? Am I someone just like that waits till the hype dies down? I think I am. But yeah, I started watching One Piece. It did seem cool. I can see how it fits into the big three of anime. I've been watching Naruto for a while. I've gotten into the 4th Great Ninja War arc. Thank you very much. And I've got into I started watching Bleach. I don't know which episode I'm on. I know I literally just started it not too long ago, and then I paused again so I could go back and watch more Naruto. Also, I'm starting to watch Yasakura Family. Mission Yasakura Family, sorry. And that seems really cool. So far, I love every episode. I've also watched Kaiju no 8 as well. And yeah, also, fun fact, Kaiju no 8 is an outlier between all of the animes I've ever watched. And I've watched, I believe, 72 or 74 animes. Don't worry, I have a list of animes that I've watched. Because I need to feel validation that I like anime. No, like, I was so scared to call myself an anime fan. Not because of bullying or anything, but, like, just because of the community. Like, I remember seeing videos of, like, people being like, oh, you're not really an anime fan if you haven't watched this anime or that anime or blah, blah, blah. And so, like, I just decided to make a list. Because, one, I have a horrible memory, and, like, what if I want to go back and watch an anime I haven't watched in a while? So I put it on a list. And I've also put on the list of every anime I've ever watched. Like, every anime that I consider anime. For some reason, I did not put Pokemon on there. I know it fits on there, but to me, I don't know why. I don't know why. I have, like, Sailor Moon on there. I have, what's it called? Byakugan Battle Brawlers on there. Like, I don't know why the fuck I didn't decide to put on Pokemon. Like, Bakugan Battle Brawlers beat Pokemon on that fucking list. I need to put Pokemon on the list. I think just because I'm less likely to forget Pokemon exists. I think that's the case. It's also probably because I like Pokemon Sun and Moon more than the original ones. Like, I like the original ones. Like, the original one with Misty, Brock, and Ash. And, you know, the jelly-filled donut. Why the fuck did they call it a jelly-filled donut? I don't know. I don't know, man. But, yeah. I like that one, too, but I think I've just stopped watching that one for some reason. I've watched some of the movies. I have some of the movies on DVD because that's what I, like, watched growing up. If it was on DVD, I watched it because we had cable and stuff, but when I was really little, we didn't have that stuff. And now I don't have cable anymore. My dad has cable, but we don't live in the same house as him. Actually, I have two dads, so when I say dad, I'm talking in plural sense. They both live together. Yeah. Yeah, so usually when I started watching Pokemon Sun and Moon, it was at my dad's house with cable. And I think that's when I started watching stuff on cable. Like watching small anime things on cable. Because couldn't watch them anywhere else. Like, unless they were on a DVD or VHS tape, which we didn't have a good VCR. Like, it was not reliable. The VCR was not reliable, and I don't even think we used it often. But yeah. I think that's why. Because it's, like, specific ones I'm more into than other ones. When it comes to these things. Yeah, oh well. But, yeah. I think I've actually now run out of things to say. You can learn that I will ramble on about things I like for, well, it's been an hour, so I could continue, to be honest. I really could. I don't even know how the fuck we got here. How the fuck did we go to, hey, here's my brand new fucking model, bitch, to, oh yeah, by the way, I like this anime and this anime, and I have a list of it. How the fuck did we get there? Like, I know how, but, like, how the fuck? How the actual fuck? I don't get it at all. Oh well. Bye. Please have a good day, good night, or good evening, or good afternoon, or whatever. Bye.